This famously is known as the Theatre of Dreams, a very warm welcome to Old Trafford. I'm John Champion and today's co-commentator is Jim Beglin.
Hi John, I'm really glad to be here. Let's hope these teams serve up a real cracker.
We're now all set. Lovely ball through.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Here's Sturridge. He's on his way. Here's Sturridge. He's onside. Glenn Johnson, Jordan Henderson, he's playing it through, he didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
He timed his run brilliantly and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Agger, Glenn Johnson, knocks it through. Here's Sturridge, onside, Sturridge.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Rooney, keeper gets a hand on it. He's done very well there, that's a shame.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option, it just didn't come off.
Away from the danger area now, and he's got quite a shot on him. Just off target.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power. Well, this has been an aggressive attacking start from them. They've been very much on the front foot, and if they maintain this pressure, it's looking very good for them.
Manchester United, very much the team with the early initiative.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here, and they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
Still, I'm afraid, goalless. Flanagan. Ander Herrera. The ball's with Rooney. It's Rooney. Wonderful through ball over the top. Jordan Henderson. That one has just about been dealt with. Flanagan. Mamadou Sakho. Sturridge. Philippe Coutinho. And he's been given offside. Ander Herrera. Valencia. Van Persie. A real tussle for the ball. It's through. Off he goes. Goal! Manchester United!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So we start again at 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Philippe Coutinho. Flanagan. Philippe Coutinho. Juan Mata gives away a free kick. Sturridge. Van Persie. Here's Rooney. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Rooney! No luck again, just like last time.
Manchester United, they've been enjoying as good an attacking spell as you could wish for, and yet they've been incredibly wasteful. I mean, they could have wrapped it up by now, and it's not going right for them.
He wasn't far from finding the net again.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Flanagan. Gerrard. Agger. Sturridge. He's being hassled and harried here. Philippe Coutinho with the challenge, and he's given away a foul. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Phil Jones. Ander Herrera. No, that's not going to make it through. Philippe Coutinho. Sturridge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
They've scored!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It just couldn't have been placed any better. They kick off with parity restored.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Thumps it long. That'll be a throw.
They're building the play really nicely. If they can just find the right through ball, they could be in on goal.
Played into space, drawn his own. There's a goal! Well, what can you say about that goal?
Rooney just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
They've got a precious one-goal lead. Looking to carve open the defence. Through it goes. Now a chance for a cross. Can he now find a finish? Sturridge. Intercepts the pass. The whistle goes to signify half-time. 3 goals we've seen in the first half, it's 2-1. The whistle goes for the second half. It's Rooney. Carrick. Some debate here, but in the end, a goal kick is awarded. Phil Jones is there and he'll take the ball. Rooney. Van Persie! Van Persie! That is wayward.
Well, it looks like the control just deserted him at the final moment. I mean, to say he got a poor connection, that's an understatement.
Good interception, just what they needed. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Here's Van Persie. A much needed intervention that was too. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Carrick. Gerrard. Flanagan. A long ball forward. Valencia. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Gerrard. Here's Sturridge. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. Valencia. Juan Mata. Rooney. Plays it out to the right, looking to exploit the space. Valencia. Looking to whip one in. Van Persie. Oh, so close.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle. Manchester United not as yet making any changes. Sturridge. Here's Philippe Coutinho. Van Persie. Rooney. It's Van Persie. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Oh, it's come through. Sterling. Van Persie. Here's Ander Herrera. Rooney, who a few moments ago made his mark on this game. Sterling. Philippe Coutinho. Nice ball through. Here's Sturridge. Sturridge has been caught there, definitely a foul. And he has a go. He's unlucky not to score there.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try though.
And a Herrera. Valencia. Smalling. Juan Mata. It's Van Persie. The ball's with Rooney. The ball threaded through. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Kolo Touré. Jordan Henderson. Sturridge. Goal-saving tackle. He went all the way there. Great effort.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
And that's not getting through. Sterling. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Here's Rooney. Van Persie. Rooney. Superb from Rooney. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
So we resume, and the gap is now 2. It's Van Persie. Forward it goes. Through ball over the top.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
And he finds a bit of space here. There it is. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
They now enjoy a 3-goal lead. Jose Enrique. Aga. Jordan Henderson. Knocks it over the top. Where's the defence? He's wasted a very, very fine chance. Clever ball. He was well positioned, good defending there. Kolo Touré. Sterling. Van Persie. Rooney. He'll be disappointed with that. Phil Jones. That's it. After much consultation with his stopwatch, the referee has blown for time. Defensively, they were completely torn apart. The marking was poor, the forwards didn't track back. Tackling in midfield was weak.
Manchester United